Good. How are you doing? I know when last we talked to you, Max Crosby was coming up from the injury, did a lot to get into that game. How is his status?
Yeah, it's gonna be status quo. I mean, it's been like that really for 6-7 weeks now. Just something he's dealing with, something we're dealing with, and we'll take it day by day.
What was accomplished for you on the bye week? Was it rest? Was it refocusing? Was it self-scouting?
Keep going, keep talking to me. It was everything. Reflection, self-scout, preparation, rest, getting questions answered, answering questions. Really good for me, personally. It's really good for our coaches, our staff, support staff, our players. When they got back here Monday, it was like first day of school. Real chattery. It was good. Good energy today here, meeting so far, walkthrough, and I think that will continue throughout the week in practice. Probably one of the best times for us. You wish it wasn't that late, but then the way everything worked out this year, it was a benefit for the Raiders.
When you first made the switch, you talked about how professional Jimmy was and taking the news. I assume that has continued. And how is his relationship with Aidan in terms of guidance or helping him do what he has to do every week? Yeah,
just like you would expect with a professional. A great teammate. I don't want to call it big brother, but almost big brother-ish. He's back there taking every rep mentally. Look team giving us one of the best looks that we can get from obviously a starting quarterback at this level who can do it at a high level. And even more importantly, I think how he's handled himself in the meeting rooms. Being that voice of somebody that's been there, done that. There's things that coach gives, and there's things that your teammates and professional athletes can give another professional athlete. And those tips and tidbits go a long way.
Any big takeaways from the self-scout you guys have?
Yeah, we're gonna do better in the second half. Start fast, and that'll be our goal and our little rally cry this week to get off to a fast start. Obviously, we know we come out the gates like bulls, but we need to do that in the second half as well. We have some plans to do that, and we'll work on that this week.
When it comes to pulling that off, is it more of a focus thing, do you think? Because if you can do it in the first half, it shows you're capable. Why do you think it hasn't translated to the second half?
I mean, you just look at the National Football League. I mean, there's a reason why you have winning teams and losing teams. And teams in the middle of the pack. Who can maintain that winning stamina is what I call it for 60 minutes, both mentally, emotionally, and physically. And for us, that's just something we're continuing to grow on and work on. It's something that I put a big focus on for our coaching staff and our players this week going forward. And it was no different in there, but that's really an emphasis that I'm gonna make for myself to make sure we do that. Now, is that gonna be, a lot of points and stop it? I don't know, but the execution needs to be better because if we do it in the first half, we can do it in the second half. Now we got to make adjustments and changes, and we understand that. But the execution is what we all said, from coaching staff to our players, that we need to do a better job of and have that same juice and energy that we come out with in the first half.
It's often said that the film doesn't lie. When you were able to take a look at the film and take a real deep dive into it, do you feel like that's the truth, where you're seeing plays that could have been made better, that should have been made better maybe, that if you fix that, things can be better?
Yeah, I feel like we're leaving plays on the field. We do have plays open. We got guys running down the field, and we got some lanes to hit in the running game. And defensively, we got some opportunities to get the quarterback on the ground or to make a play on the ball, for example, or in the special teams to take one to the house. Well, you got to do it. We got to start talking about it. Like I told our guys, at some point we have to be so determined and strain so hard to just do it. Enough of talking about, just do it. And we have the players that's capable of doing that. And we just got to continue doing it. It starts in practice. Like I'm asking today, hey, look, we get the ball, you taking that bad boy to the crib. We need to know what that end zone feels like a lot more, especially in the second half.
What do you need or what do you want to see out of Aidan these last 5 games of the season?
Growth. I thought that if you go back and look at, just talking since I've become the head coach, the first 3 games, cool. That last game, man, that kid played well. He gave us a shot. He gave us a chance to win. Took care of the football, made the adjustments, made the corrections that we needed to, was poised, was calm, didn't blink. And that's what we want to see. And I think everybody around him playing to their optimum level. That's what we need. Devontae playing his best. We need Mike Mayer playing his best. We need Josh running at a premium, and we need our O-line to protect the quarterback. When everybody does that, that would help a young quarterback out as well. He is getting confident. You can see it in how he walks through the building, how he's talking. But more confidence comes with wins, and we need that production as well.
Coach, kind of a two-parter. One, can you just talk about what's the status of Colton Miller, and also along with Colton Miller, you can notice Aidan more comfortable in the pocket, Josh Jacobs averaging more yards per run. Can you just talk about what the offensive line has done since you've become that coach to improve?
Yeah, well, I think you go with Colton Miller, you're talking about one of the best left tackles there. When he's there, we're a better team, and we'll see how that goes day by day. You know, with the improvement of the team, it's a mindset, man. Listen, I'm sitting here, I'm not calling plays, right? We don't see that. I'm not an OC or DC, but I'm a coach that beginning of the week, hey, this is the plan. This is how I see. These are the ways for us to win a game. You get that to the special teams coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, and it's their job to put the game plan together along with myself. But when we get in the game, it's collective group of players and coaches that work together throughout the week to make that play work. And I think the best thing about us in these last 4 games is the purpose. Our purpose, our intent is there. Guys are straining to the best of their abilities. Now listen, it's 2-2 down the stretch right there, I get it. But you can't sit there and say that the Raiders are not playing hard. They're now playing at a high level in the Premier League. It doesn't look different. It does. And they made up their minds it's going to be that way. But at the end of the day, it's about wins and losses, and we need more wins and losses.
It looked like Michael Mayer was getting more comfortable in his role. How much more do you expect from him down the stretch these final 5
A lot more, a lot more. I mean, that's every time he touches the ball, it's like, what is it, 10, 15, 17, running guys over. Had a hell of a block on that 63-yard touchdown by Josh Jacobs that I think didn't get enough credit for. Hell of a play by him. Here's a guy that, let's be honest, in training camp he got baptized. You know what I mean? He probably got embarrassed, humble mind. But now he's dishing it out now too himself. And you can see the confidence. You see Big Mike walk around with a shoulder shrug, got a little swag to him. It's good to see, man, especially rookies who late in the season hit that rookie wall. He's doing the opposite. He's going upwards.
It seems like he's always falling forward. Like right when he's gonna get tackled, he'll pick up a yard or 2 extra. Always falling forward.
Yeah, I played with a tight end that I like to say that was pretty good, especially in his prime, was Jeremy Shockey. I'm not gonna call him Nature Boy. That's what I call Shockey, but he has that to him. Where when he gets the ball in his hands, he's punishing defenders, and that's what you like to see, and that's the style of play that we want to have going forward.
You had mentioned Brendan Faison possibly coming back. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, plan on hopefully seeing him out there at practice today. I know we're doing one more look at him. If he's good to go, he's on roll.
With all the injuries at quarterback around the league, is that driven home to the point about the importance of having depth or a quality number 2?
Yeah, I think you'd be foolish not to think you need 2 quality quarterbacks. Obviously nobody has 2 starting quarterbacks in a roster, not many teams. But more importantly, like I tell our guys, protect the quarterback at all costs. Protect him at all costs. I mean, you saw the games on Monday night, you see the game on Thursday night, this past Sunday, just some of these star quarterbacks going down. That's not what our league wants to see. We don't want to see that. You don't want that to happen to your team because then that puts stress on a lot of the players and people. But at the end of the day, the next man up mentality is there. You understand that. But it is critical to have 2 guys that's ready to go and that we're in a good situation with Jimmy as our backup. Yes, sir.
How much of a pleasant surprise, I guess, has Jacoby been as a receiver, as a physical receiver, as a pass catcher, as a part of this offense?
Yeah, man. Jacoby, you need to watch the body of work. You watch a guy go out there and he points and he finds that linebacker and the safety. He points at him and he puts his face right in it. Then you watch him catch a slant and go to the crib and have, the speed and agility to make guys miss. He is a very unique player in a sense because of the attention that Devontae gets with the double teams and all the attention. If you really watch 16, that's a pretty goddamn good football player. And I told him all day, man, that's a guy that when I walk down the dark alley, he's coming with me.
How big of an opportunity does Jack Jones have right now?
Big. He's improving himself.
You guys good?
He said so.
Coach, real quick. Lamar Arrington told us that you play dominoes, and that's your thing. You love to play dominoes. When you're playing to get in, is it 10 to get in or
10 to get in, no 5.
At least, right?
10 to get in, no 5.
Mama Q says she can get in with 5. I said,
No,
five.
that's on the iPhone. That's got color dots too to
There
match
you
it up.
go.
That's the question of the day right there.
Yeah.